today we are going to be making sweet Thai basil chicken served over rice. I have about a cup of rice here that I just rinsed and drained, and I'm letting it soak for about half an hour. I'm going to set it to the side. Now for our sauce ingredients, I'm going to add half a cup of low sodium soy sauce. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of this chili garlic sauce into the bowl. And then we are also going to add 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. Beautiful. Actually, let me add another tablespoon of fish sauce. So 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. There we go. I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of honey. I added a teaspoon of minced garlic, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of pureed ginger. This is the one I use, squeezed ginger. And this part is totally optional. If you like spice, I'm going to use the hot chicken flavored sauce. I'm just going to put 1 teaspoon of that. You can totally leave it out. Now we're going to mix this well. And this last bit is also totally optional. I am going to add 2 teaspoons of sriracha. Now in a pan on a medium-high heat, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of oil. Wait until that comes up to a heat. Now to the pan, I have some chicken that I sliced pretty thinly, and I added 2 tablespoons of that sauce mixture and about half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now we're just going to basically fry this up. It's about a pound of chicken, or just 1 chicken breast. Now it won't take that long to cook the chicken because we sliced it pretty thin, but once you see it starts getting white around the edges, you just want to flip it over so it'll cook on the other side. And once we flip over all the chicken, I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic and 1 teaspoon of pureed ginger. Now we're going to add our vegetables. I have 1½ cups of sliced onions and 2½ cups of red bell pepper that I just put into like chunks. Now after we've cooked it for about 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to add all of our sauce mixture and cook it down until the sauce coats the chicken and it becomes a thicker consistency. Now after a few minutes, we're going to add our cornstarch slurry mixture. I have about half a tablespoon of cornstarch and half a tablespoon of water. We're going to add all of that in there, mix it well, and let it thicken. Now once it's thickened slightly like this, we're going to add our 1 cup of sweet Thai basil into the mixture. And then we're going to break up about 1/4 of a cup of fresh mint leaves. So we want to break these up by hand, just like this. And the last bit of leaves. I love the smell of mint. And we're just going to lower the heat to low, mix all of this well, just for a second. It looks so delicious. And then turn off the heat and set aside. And then we're gonna cook our rice. So now we're gonna make our rice. I just have a pot here with some water. I'm bringing it up to a boil. Now usually I salt my rice. I always salt my rice, but for this dish I'm not going to salt it because the sauce that we made is a little bit on the saltier side. Like, it's super flavorful and like I don't want to overdo it. So we're just gonna wait until this boils and then pop in our rice. Now that it's come to a boil, we're going to add our drained rice that has been soaking for about half an hour. And once we put the rice in, we immediately want to stir just so it doesn't form any clumps. And we're gonna boil it for about 5 minutes. Now I'm using basmati rice because I don't have any jasmine rice available, and this is a foolproof method to always cook basmati rice. You'll get all the little grains separated and you won't overcook your rice or undercook it. So now to plate, all you have to do is put some of the rice in the bottom, the Thai basil chicken on top, and I sprinkled some sesame seeds, garnished with green onions and some fresh mint leaves. Hope you guys try it out, and if you do, let me know and tag your pictures. Enjoy. Assalamu alaikum. See you next time, inshallah.